Chapter 2. Theodora knelt in the chamber, her hands resting on the cool stone altar etched with luminescent patterns. Around her, the energies of Biofexry Castle hummed with a soft resonance, mirroring the calm determination that filled her heart. Dylan E.T. stood nearby, his anchoring 3DGR emitting faint pulses of brown light as he observed his wife. Outside the castle, dawn was breaking over the forests of Verodigus, but within the chamber, time felt suspended. They had granted safe passage to the raider emissary, a decision met with skepticism by many, and Kath had already departed on her quest to find the rebels. Yet, Theodora's thoughts were focused elsewhere, on the looming shadow of Raider City and the woman who commanded its relentless machine, Jasper, the Raider ruler. Jasper stood atop the highest spire of Raider City, her gaze sweeping over the sprawling platinum metropolis below. The hum of 3DGR cannons and the rhythmic pulse of the raiders filled the air, a testament to her vision and control. Yet, as the first rays of sunlight pierced the horizon, she closed her eyes and allowed her psychic third eye to open. She felt it, the subtle pull of a powerful presence, a gentle thread of energy tugging at the edges of her mind. Now, she would not wait for Theodora to reach her. With a mental clarity sharpened by an unyielding ambition, she extended her focus across the ether, bridging the distance between them. In the depths of Biofexry Castle, Theodora's third eye flared to life, her energy intertwining with Jasper's in a whirling connection that spanned the miles between them. The psychic plane they created was vast and ever-shifting, a surreal landscape of light and shadow shaped by their opposing wills. Jasper appeared in the psychic space as a lithe figure, her platinum armor gleaming with an unnatural shadow. Her third eye burned with a sharp intensity, casting long, jagged shadows that danced across the void.
Theodora,
she said, her voice a saber slicing through the stillness.
You have overreached. You shall learn that your balance is no match for my strength.
Theodora's form emerged across from her, a serene figure draped in a soft light, her third eye radiating gentle, undulating waves. Around her, the essence of the forest materialized, branches weaving into fractal patterns, streams of energy flowing through with quiet wisdom.
Strength without balance is brittle, Jasper,
she replied, her voice calm.
You wield your power like a hammer, but even the strongest tools break without care for the foundation they strike against.
Jasper's aura flared, the edges of her presence crackling with frustration.
My foundation is unbreakable,
she retorted.
The rebels are banished, their whispers silenced. Raider City thrives under my rule, a testament to what authority and discipline can achieve. Your harmony is weakness, a relic of freedom that has no place in the world I'm shaping.
Theodora stepped closer, her energy flowing like a river that refused to be dammed.
Raider City may thrive for now, Jasper, but at what cost? You speak of silence, but rebellion is not so easily erased. It lingers in the hearts of those you rule, growing in the shadows you cannot see. You have built a city of semiotic, but structure alone cannot endure the storms of destiny.
Jasper's psychic form surged forward, her voice laced with biting certainty.
Destiny is not something I endure, Theodora. It is something I command. My raiders assemble because they understand the price of progress. Fear, strength, and control are the pillars of my empire, and they will hold firm long after your ideals crumble to dust.
Theodora's third eye throbbed, her aura expanding with the force of her conviction.
Control is a fragile illusion, Jasper. Fear may compel obedience, but it cannot inspire trust or loyalty. Your raiders may follow out of necessity, but necessity breeds resentment. You see their silence as strength, but I see the cracks forming beneath the surface.
Jasper laughed, the sound sharp and cutting.
You speak of cracks, but I see none. This platinum city is a monument to my will. Your rebels thought they could undermine me, and now they are nothing more than ghosts. What power do you think your words hold, Theodora, when I have silenced every voice that dared to oppose me?
Theodora stepped closer, her aura brushing against Jasper's with a softness that belied its strength.
Words are not just sounds, Jasper. They are seeds. They take root in the minds of those who hear them, growing even in the harshest conditions. You may have silenced voices, but you cannot silence thought. And thought, Jasper, is more powerful than any cannon or sword.
The psychic plane began to shift, reflecting the tension between them. Jasper's constructs, sharpened towers and whirling data streams, glimmered with precision, but they were rigid, their edges beginning to fray. Around Theodora, the essence of the forest expanded, roots and vines weaving through the cracks, softening the harsh landscape. Jasper's third eye flared, her voice tinged with both anger and uncertainty.
You think you can sow doubt in me, Theodora? I have no time for doubt. Doubt is the weakness of those who lack vision.
Theodora's gaze softened, her voice carrying a quiet strength.
Doubt is not weakness, Jasper. It is the beginning of wisdom. It is the space where reflection lives, where choices are made with purpose. Your vision is grand, but it is blind to the truth that strength without trust is a storm that will devour itself.
For a moment, Jasper's psychic form wavered, her sharp edges blurring as Theodora's words sank in. Theodora pressed on, her voice a steady rhythm.
You have the power to shape more than an empire of death. You can build something lasting, something that endures after Armageddon. But to do so, you must first let go of your need for absolute control.
The psychic connection began to fray, the shared plane dissolving into darkness. Jasper opened her eyes atop the spire of Raider City, the cold light of dawn casting sharp shadows across her face. For the first time, her unyielding resolve faltered, a faint flicker of irritability piercing her mind. In Biofexry Castle, Theodora exhaled, the glow of the glyphs around her fading as the connection severed. Dylan stepped forward, his anchoring 3DGR floating.
Did she listen?
He asked, his voice low. Theodora nodded slowly, her expression thoughtful.
She listened, but whether she understands, only time will tell.
Dylan placed a steadying hand on her shoulder, his presence a quiet reassurance.
Then we prepare. The seeds you've planted may take time to grow, but even the mightiest storm cannot stop the forest's return.
Theodora gazed toward the horizon, where the faint glow of Raider City pulsed like a distant heartbeat.
The storm is not over,
she murmured.
but perhaps, for the first time, the winds are shifting.